The Batman Part 2 is officially in production, and we finally have the very first looks. We have a new logo, new Batmobile scene. Gotham is finally snowy. The new cast is massive and stacked with surprises. We are talking about Matt Reeves dropping major casting announcements, multiple first leak set footages from Liverpool, first story details, new villain reveals, and other new first looks that have just surfaced. But there is one huge twist that nobody saw coming. Let's start with what Matt Reeves himself put out just recently, because this is the one that started everything. On May 7th, 2026, Reeves jumped on X and posted the very first official production image for the Batman Part 2. And it was not a cast announcement, it was not a teaser poster, it was the Batmobile. In the snow. He captioned it simply, #snow tires. That's it. And the internet absolutely lost it. Now at first glance, you might think this is a small thing, just a test image of a car. But think about what Reeves was actually communicating here. And Reeves confirmed to fans directly in replies that yes, a portion of the sequel will take place in a snow-covered Gotham City in winter. He didn't hedge. He flat out said, indeed it is. Reeves also shared two first-look additional camera test screenshots alongside the Batmobile post, offering a sneak peek at the winter atmosphere being built for this film. These weren't accidental leaks, this was a deliberate, carefully orchestrated hype campaign that Reeves was launching himself, on his own terms, one post at a time. And if you think that first image was exciting, just wait until we get to what leaked from the streets of Liverpool. Yes, this isn't even the craziest reveal we have because it keeps getting crazier. Right, so here's where things get genuinely cinematic. Production on the Batman Part 2 kicked off in Liverpool, England, the same city that doubled as Gotham in the first film, and within days, set footage had already leaked online. We're not talking blurry photos here. People near the Birkenhead Tunnel in Liverpool filmed full clips of the production in action. And what they caught is incredible. Robert Pattinson's stunt double, Rick English, was filmed performing on top of a moving GCPD police car as it drove through the tunnel. The car was beaten up and trashed, its windshield covered in snow on the bumper and around the frame. Completely consistent with the winter Gotham that Reeves has been teasing. Second unit director Robert Alonso was present on site coordinating the action. And this wasn't just any stunt. The framing and the energy of this shot suggests a major confrontation between Batman and law enforcement, which tracks perfectly with where the story left off at the end of the Batman. Let me know what you think about these first looks so far because it will get wilder. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Do you remember the scrap tunnel chase from the first film? In storyboards that leaked for the 2022 movie, there was a sequence that depicted Batman chasing the Penguin through a similar tunnel, with the Batmobile narrowly missing civilians. That scene was cut before filming. And now fans are pointing out that the Birkenhead Tunnel footage looks almost identical in layout and framing to those very storyboards. There's a real possibility that Reeves is revisiting and repurposing that lost sequence, a scene that was always meant to exist in this universe but never made it on screen. Now, while all of that set footage was circulating, eagle-eyed fans spotted something else on the production vehicles and equipment stationed around Liverpool. The Bat logo is different, not just tweaked, fundamentally changed. The first film dripped in deep, blood red. That color was everywhere. The posters, the marketing, the iconography. It was raw, violent, gothic. The Batman Part 2's production logo is blue. A sleek, polished, Silver Age clean bat symbol sitting on a blue background. And the bat insignia itself looks far more refined than the rougher, DIY welded aesthetic of the Pattinson costume in the first film. The shift matters for two reasons. First, it tells us Batman himself is evolving. The rough around the edges vigilante who barely had his act together in year 2 is now more refined, more calculated. The suit is reportedly being upgraded. But second, and this is where the fan theories come in hard, blue, white, and gray combined with a winter setting is fueling massive speculation about the villain. And the frontrunner, Mr. Freeze. The color palette could not be more on the nose. Starting on May 14th, Reeves went on X and started posting GIFs. One by one, each one announcing a first look at the new cast members. This is the kind of director engagement that DC fans haven't seen in years. And it worked. Each reveal sent a new wave of theories crashing across every platform. The Scarlett Johansson announcement came first. Reeves posted a GIF from the 2013 Johansson film Under the Skin, specifically, the scene where she's watching a man through a car's rearview mirror. His caption read, "Next exit, Gotham, welcome." No character name, just that. And almost immediately, analysts cracked it. Johansson is playing Gilda Dent, the wife of Harvey Dent. I found in Under the Skin, Johansson plays a figure who lures people in while concealing her true nature. The parallel is unmistakable. Gilda Dent in the Long Halloween comic storyline has secrets that go all the way to the end. She is not just Harvey's supportive wife, she is deeply entangled in his descent. Then came Sebastian Stan. Reeves posted a GIF showing Harvey Dent on the verge of visible emotional breakdown, barely holding it together, eyes shifting. Caption, in a Gotham state of mind, Stan is playing Harvey Dent, the district attorney of Gotham City, who fans know eventually becomes Two-Face. Beyond the Dents, 2 more new cast members were confirmed. Brian Tyree Henry is in the film in an undisclosed role. Reeves captioned his GIF "Welcome to the party, man," and fans are heavily speculating he could be filling a Lucius Fox-type role in this universe. Then there's Sebastian Koch, whose reveal showed a character loading a gun with the caption "Locked and loaded for Gotham." I think he might be playing Detective Harvey Bullock. Now here's the part that's gonna catch some of you off guard. Let's talk about who is and isn't returning, because there are some shock exits and some very loaded absences. On the confirmed returning side, Robert Pattinson is back as Bruce Wayne in Batman. Jeffrey Wright is back as Jim Gordon. Andy Serkis returns as Alfred Pennyworth. Colin Farrell is back as the Penguin. Following the massive success of the Penguin series on HBO, Jamie Lawson returns as Mayor Bella Real, and Con O'Neill reprises his role as GCPD Chief Mackenzie Bach. Now, Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman is not expected to return. That's a significant absence. Selina Kyle was one of the emotional cores of the first film. Her story with Bruce had that unresolved charged ending where she left for Bloodhaven. Reports indicate she won't be back for part 2. Then there's Barry Keoghan's Joker. Reeves has now confirmed the returning cast publicly via X, and Keoghan was not on that list. But he was not confirmed absent either. He declined to comment when asked directly by Deadline. I tracked every single one of Reeves's GIF posts waiting for the Joker announcement to come, and it never did. Whether that means a surprise cameo is being protected, or whether the Joker truly sits this one out entirely, nobody officially knows yet. But let me know if you would want the Joker in Batman Part 2. So with all of that cast in place, what is this movie actually about? Details are being kept incredibly tight, but from what Sebastian Stan said publicly and from what Reeves has teased, we can build a real picture. The story of the Batman Part 2 is expected to pull its focus inward, toward Bruce Wayne himself, not just Batman. The first movie was a detective story. This one is reportedly deeper, more personal, more political, more psychological. Stan described it as a film about Gotham's growing corruption and political division in the aftermath of the flooding at the end of the Batman and the Chaos of the Penguin series. Harvey Dent stepping into that landscape as a district attorney, idealistic, driven, and already carrying whatever baggage his father Christopher Dent represents, sets up one of the most tragic arcs in all of comics. We are watching a man being built up before he breaks. Gilda Dent being played by Scarlett Johansson adds a whole layer of complexity to that. Gilda in the source material is complicit in things that define Harvey's fate in ways the reader doesn't see coming until the end. Reeves is clearly mining the long Halloween deeply here. The working title for the production is Semper Vigilans, Latin for always vigilant. Those two words have one very specific association in Batman lore, the Court of Owls. Their motto, their creed, and if the Court of Owls is the shadow structure operating beneath the Dent story, beneath Gotham's political system, beneath everything Bruce Wayne thinks he knows about his city, this film could be the most ambitious thing in the entire Reeves Batman saga. But what villain is actually named? Officially, none. The main antagonist remains undisclosed. Mr. Freeze, Court of Owls, both are circumstantially compelling. Both have the visual evidence. Neither has been confirmed. And that mystery is being guarded harder than almost anything in recent DC memory. The script was completed in June 2025 by Reeves and co-writer Mattson Tomlin. Reeves told Variety directly, "It's been a long journey, but I am so incredibly excited. I'm really proud of the script me and Mattson did." Principal photography is now officially underway in Liverpool, with further location filming planned at Warner Bros. Studios Leavesden and Glasgow. The film carries an October 1st, 2027 release date, and with cameras already rolling and the set footage already leaking, that timeline is looking solid. What excites you most about what we've seen so far, the Batmobile reveal, the stunt footage, or the Dent family casting? Drop it in the comments, I'm reading all of them. I'm Brian from Cinema Surge, and I will be tracking every new set leak, every casting update, and every clue Matt Reeves drops between now and October 2027. So subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.